Look, I get it. You're sick of wasting your time watching terrible, terrible anime. Am I right? So this morning, while I was taking my morning poop, I thought to myself, I'm a nice guy. Why don't I make a video recommending the best anime I've ever seen that don't have any bad episodes? No bad episodes at all. Let's not waste your time anymore. You've had plenty go to waste with other bad anime. Let's get straight into the list. I used to spend all my time watching dog poop anime. And after tasting all of that defecation, I decided, hey, I'm over this crap. From now on, I will only eat and consume the equivalent of fine dining. And my cuisine of choice will be anime like this. Granblue Dreaming is my favorite anime of all time. And there's not a single episode in this anime that didn't make me laugh or smile. Iori, our main protagonist, has just moved into his uncle's diving shop to start his college life, and he is finally ready to lose his virginity. Little does he know, his uncle's diving shop houses the diving club's drinking activities, which is filled with buff dudes who love to party. Now, this is the complete opposite vision Iori had when he thought about his college life. But nonetheless, he'll still strive to fulfill his goals and won't give up until he's achieved them. Iori gets swindled into joining the diving club and manages to rat out and bring in another freshman just like him. The two together make a comedic pair that make everyone laugh, including me. This anime has the best facial expressions and comedy I've ever seen amongst any series I've ever watched. And my dream is to one day crowdfund and put my own money into funding a second season. That's how much I love this anime. Chainsaw Man. This anime really came in with a hype that I feel no anime could ever live up to. But to my surprise, it really did meet up to that hype for me. Now, there's a bit of CG that needs to be overlooked due to the crazy animation demand, especially with this particular anime style. But apart from that, this anime really is leaps and bounds above all its competition, and Denji, our main protagonist, really has it rough. He's living with the mistakes that his father left him. Denji's father owed a big debt to the Yakuza, and now Denji works as a devil slayer and a grunt, trying to pay back his debt. His only friend and person who he loves is Pachita, who is a chainsaw devil dog that he rescued. And when Pachita sacrifices himself for Denji, the Chainsaw Man finally comes to life. If you like action anime and beautiful cinematography, this anime will fill your soul and leave you wanting more after every single episode. And I'm honestly envious of anyone who gets to watch this all the way from 1 to 12. So if you haven't seen this anime, park your ass in a chair, sit down, turn off the lights, and get ready for the fucking ride. Parisian School. I just rewatched this with my partner, and that's why I know there are no bad episodes in this anime. This is the filthiest, most down bad anime, and I absolutely love it. Imagine you and the boys join an all-girls school. Of course, you've got to try get a sneak peek whilst the girls are showering, right? Well, that's what happens in this anime, and it leads to this group of horny misfits spending their remaining school days in the school prison. Now, the prison school wardens are the girls who run the presidential campaign of the school, and they despise men. They also seem to practice mixed martial arts. Can the guys behave enough to reduce their sentences, or will they be expelled and fall prey to the student council president's campaigning tricks and traps? Find out on the next episode of Horny Ball Z. Kintaro lives alone. Alright, the last 3 anime main characters were just horny dirtbags, so let's change up the pace a little bit up in here. Katara Lives Alone is an anime that made me cry too many times to remember. It made me want to cheer, laugh, smile, and support the main protagonist every step along the way. Katara Lives Alone is about a young boy who lives alone, hence the name. He has it particularly rough. He has to act like an adult, he has to fend for himself due to his parents walking out on him. But Katara doesn't let this get to him. He does his very best to look after himself, and make friends with his neighbors along the way. Everyone around Kintaro tries to help him, but they find out that he's the one who's truly helping them. Golden Boy. Alright, that's enough wholesomeness, let's get back to the degeneracy. Kintaro, our main protagonist, is probably one of the most horny anime characters you can find. From eating spit to sniffing toilet seats, this man takes the trophy of degeneracy. Kintaro is somewhat of a genius, and he travels around on his bike, changing people's lives, and deeply disturbing them at the same time. He is a scholar and an academic, and he won't let anything get in the way of his lust and his desire to learn. This anime makes perversion funny and shows you Kintaro learning life lessons along the way. Now, this is an older anime with older animation, but this is an anime that I really wish had more episodes. If you're down bad, just remember you're not as down bad as this main protagonist, and this series definitely deserves a watch. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro-san. Now, the first episode of this anime hurt me a bit, but most of you psychopaths out there actually really liked our main protagonist getting bullied to the point of tears, and it seemed to give you somewhat of a boner. Senpai, our main protagonist, is a quiet, unassuming young man who just wants to study, paint, and play video games. But that all changes when Nagatoro sets her eyes on the poor, defenseless young man. What starts out to be relentless bullying and tears develops into a loving friendship with just a side meal of daily bullying. Nagatoro really helps Senpai get out of his shell and stick up for himself, and I love the beautiful character development in this series. Season 2 is still currently live, and I recommend you go watch it, as I watch every single episode every week, and that won't stop until the season is over. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want anime apparel like the shirt I'm wearing right here, check out the link in the description down below. Don't forget to slap the shit out of the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video, and while you're waiting, click and watch this video right here. Do it. Click it. Watch it. I love you. Goodbye.